Welcome back to the second in this series. Are you living your full human potential? What is full human potential? Do you know the map of your own destiny? Do you know how to create a destination for yourself? Are you frustrated, annoyed, distressed, depressed? Do you have food issues, money issues, relationship issues? Are you in a retaliatory frame of mind? If so, we're here for you. Co-Create Avatars International has created a network of people who are messengers, advocates for those containing the glyphs, the codons, the rings, and the truth of you can access the keys to this universe. This puzzle is accessible for you. So think for a moment, where are you? We are here on Port Hardy. We are in the beautiful supernatural province called British Columbia in Canada. The northwest tectonic plate is not very far from us. So in this moment, I invite you to create a compass on a blank page of the journal of your life. Put that sharp point of the compass at where you are. Create a series of concentric circles. Allow yourself to recognize that you are grounding like an acupuncture needle, an energy from above into the below in your geographical context. You are receiving morphogenetic influences by walking with your bare feet or shoed feet or moccasin feet or sandal feet, wherever you are. You are part of this context, just as a tree is part of a forest. You're not alone. You belong to context, and the great trauma that is perpetrating violence to the soul bodies of humanity right now is that we relate far too much to two-leggeds, to our lineages of family and trauma, and bullying, and we get bullied. And we are not so innocent in that. We are guilty. And as Barbara Coloroso said, when we're bullied and are bullying, we're 4 steps away from genocide. And so, my beloveds, this series is dedicated to your willingness to open up, to express, to release, to heal, to feel, and to root yourself deeper, deeper, deeper than the trauma at your family tree. I'm really happy to offer this as a Karuna Reiki Master teacher, as a grandmother and an elder. The young ones have been gathering around this turquoise, this sutta and this sutra of weatherworking. Young ones are coming with their crystals, with their herbs, with their medicines. They're coming with their foods. They're coming traveling from very many different locations. Like my acupuncture point has grounded like a compass. And in the concentric circles, those that come closest are the ones willing to purify. Those that come closest are the ones willing to detox. And they are emanations of my emancipatory energy, and they are going back out into their families first. And then they're going out into their peer groups, and then they're going out into their constituencies. Because through the acknowledgement of grandmothers and grandfathers, they are providing leadership through modeling, a silent way of providing guidance. They are the future mentors, and as they are mentored, so shall they be mentored. So let me introduce my tree. Genetically, I'm endowed from a Mongolian-Siberian Shamanic root with this entire tree. It is the universal matrix or blueprint for universal truth, a fulfillment of life purpose through self-realization. So you may recognize this. This is the path of Theosophists, of Krishnamurti, of Paramahansa Yogananda. This is a path of Jesus Christ. What we don't know about are the women. What got lost in the scriptures and the Gnostic teachings was that every Jesus came from a mother. Every Gautama Buddha came from a mother. Every Muhammad came from a mother. Every master, Mikao Yosui, Chirochiro Hayashi, Heya Watakata, Phyllis Furumoto, all of my Reiki masters came from mothers. And this is the turning point, where we're really offering a path, a very clear path of empowerment of the divine feminine until it meets its own divine accord through the central channel of Kundun, life force, which is intelligent and has the medicine, and through the shamanic rites of passage. And so this 3-part thread woven together creates a sweetgrass braid, and it gives you sweetness to the bitterness of your life. So join us as we go through this 5-part series, and we are now in the second sequence, where we start at level 1, self-love, self-care. We establish our roots in that commitment and intention. We journey with the elemental body, the air, the fire, the water, the earth, and space. We go into second degree, the foundation. What are the principles by which you agree to be here on planet Earth? The precepts, or 5 Reiki principles. What are the policies by which you live your life? For all governance begins within. There is no external government. Everything happens from inside. Reiki at these first 2 levels is a commitment path. Once you start and you get to those 2 levels, it's natural to want to ascend, not to desire some kind of fantasy, some kind of Walt Disney movie, but to desire ascension. So set your recalibrated self forward to look up, from whence cometh your help. Reiki 3 is cellular rejuvenation through self and other awareness. In all our relations, when we make these corrections, we actually bring to us health. We end all kinds of things that end up going into allopathy, hospitalizations, end up receiving pharmacological assistance instead of naturally allowing the energy of the rays of the universe, the keys of the queendom and kingdom, to turn inside of you and open up the mechanisms for metabolic reharmonization. So that is the gift of the thyroid. We have a map within us, 9 or 13 systems. We need to get back to the map, back to the territory, not the stories in the territory. Those are the trauma dramas. We have lots of them here in Canada. We have 6,000 deposits right now in the residential school trauma for Indigenous nations. We don't need more of that story. We need tools. We need tools that Reiki can give us. Access points to the infinite consciousness, that we are a permeable cell in this neuronic brain of the Mother Earth, and we are part of a great universe. So constellate with us as we journey up through the Reiki tree into the 3rd and 4th, the Reiko, the warrior of light, into the 5th, 6th, and 7th, the path of self-realization, transfiguration. So I ask you one final question. Are you willing to die for this? And if you are, join us in the 3rd. We're ready for you. We were born to love you all the way through, and we will breathe you through the dark night of the soul, and we'll sing you and sound you, like our cetaceans, like our whales. You need to have a whale bone up your spine. You need to be able and willing to dive deep to join us. We love you. Co-Create Avatars International. Thank you for being part of our network. Hopefully we've caught you with our hook of gold and silver. See you in the 3rd section. Bye for now.